So, thank you all for joining us, and let's start with Seth.
I am Seth Christenfeld. I play Colker Dirtwood, who is a halfling druid who also, as of the end of the last campaign, is a were-rat and is a pizza baron and a drug lord, essentially the Gus Fring of Gay and Bear.
And let's jump to his enforcer, Keith.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I am Keith. I play Bart the Basher, who needs no explanation. I feel everything you need to know is in his title. He has been happily been working very hard on his new business, Pizza Rat Pizza, which pizza. Wait, hold on. I've got the thing. Pizza Rat Pizza, probably not made by or of rats. Pizza Rat Pizza. We have a lot of ads coming.
That's an impressive Pizza Rat Pizza logo you have there, too.
I do indeed. Sarah, why don't you tell us how we came by that?
The Pizza Rat Pizza logo was made by my good friend here in Chicago, puppeteer extraordinaire Noah Jinex. So check him out online, Noah Jinex Puppet Company. And I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Zink Gadinka, the gnome artificer who has been spending a lot of time in the last 2 weeks building some very cool stuff to make herself even more awesome.
And Jamen.
Hello, I'm Jamen Nanthakumar. I'm playing, get ready, King Herbert Duncleed of the Duncleed family. Things have been a little rocky. Thank you. Yes. Things have been a little rocky with me and my queen. We're taking some time apart. A lot having to do with an allocation of finances that I've put towards a special project of mine, which you'll soon find out what the rewards of that are. And I have been helping out my friends Bart and Colker with their business, legalizing Numroot for just their use only. And studying up on all things godlike, as now that's who I roll with. So.
Oh yeah, so you've you sort of studied Moradin and become a very religious dwarf.
Yes.
A religious and decriminalizing Numroot, the very addictive drug Numroot.
It's a natural source.
Yes, as natural as cocaine. Say.
A natural source of what, one must ask.
Delicious pizza.
So it's been 2 weeks since the Battle of Capitalis, where King Herbert Dankweed bested the sort of dwarven insurrection that had allied with the orcs and with Doc Chainmore. Do you remember how things ended with Doc Chainmore, Zink?
As a matter of fact, I do. Doc Chainmore was put into a cell, given a bottle of insanity mist, and told if he wants to leave, he can take it. And I boxed him in with cement blocks into the cell, airtight, never to be seen again.
It's like a David Lynch film.
Hardcore.
So good.
So that finished, and you had taken over Gay and Bear and reunited the kingdom. But of course, the way you did this was you journeyed through a portal that the priest had created, and you went into some strange city and found the god Moradin, and brought him to Gay and Bear, where he helped fight this. If anyone's watching right now and wonders what's going on, check out season 1, episode 11. So
Lot went down.
I'm not sure I have the time to do that before we start playing, West.
I didn't understand the first time.
So now, this portal would have interested you, and I think many of you have tried to go through, but you've been unable to get through without King Herbert with you. So after a couple of weeks of cleanup and doing all the things you've doing, the the four of you gather inside the temple of Morden, the Dwarven temple, where there is this sort of swirling portal, and you all grab hands and you step through.
Wait, where are we doing? What's happening?
When you
Don't worry about it, Bart.
step through, this is one of the first things you're going to see. You step out into a smog-blanketed city. It is more populous than anything you've ever seen, and even more so than anything you could imagine. A wide road of dirty cobblestones stretches in front of you for several hundred feet, lined by packed structures, homes and shops, many rising over 2 stories in height. The walls of all these places are soot-stained, and when you look up, you see an impossible sight. A packed city with high rooftops are overhead, as if you were looking at it from above, from a bird's eye view. This makes you guys all dizzy, and it feels as if you're going to sort of fall into it. Then you look down at your feet, planted into the dirty cobblestone street. It seems to be a truly impossible city. It's overwhelming, it's encrusted in barnacles with buildings both high above, reaching down, and right next to you, reaching up. And every smoky, sooty inch is crowded with, well, you're not quite sure what to call them. There are beings that you've never seen. There's demons with horns. There's people on fire. There's talking animals. There's creatures with sharp bat wings bumping up against angels with golden halos and downy soft wings. There's lion-headed men. There's russet-skinned humanoids with black serrated ears. And there are people with 2 slits where a nose would be. Walking trees are there. They're pushing aside snake women. There are birds made of folded paper flying around the stone head of a perambulating block of masonry. And brass globes with a single eye and thin legs and arms are all scurrying around. Even the muscular bipedal toads seem to walk around. And that's just within the first dozen feet of you.
Are there any skeletons?
You don't see any skeletons in the immediate vicinity.
Still on the
What are we
skeletons,
doing?
are ya?
Why are we here?
You hear sort of an alarm going off. And a cycloptic brass globe, its voice sounding like gears rattling, says, "Stop in the name of the harmonium!"
Are you talking to us?
Yes, I'm talking to you! Stop! You have formed an illegal portal! This is an unregistered portal!
Why is the harmonica talking to us? Is this the musical instruments in charge of this place?
First off, he said harmonium, but you're not far off. That's also a musical instrument.
I need to speak to your tuba.
The crowd clears, and a strange group emerges. A golden dwarf with a glowing aura around them, a 3-armed, 3-legged rock creature with no head but a gaping razor-toothed mouth where his 3 arms meet, a 12-foot tall walking mechanical statue, a fiery, monstrous dog the size of his draft horse with flames licking its lip, and the aforementioned 2-foot tall spherical creature who first spoke. They sort of gather in a semicircle around you as the rest of the crowd clears away.
Hi, do you guys like pizza?
The golden dwarf says, "No, we do not like pizza. We are here in the name of a law because you have an unlicensed portal."
Okay, we didn't make this portal. It just kind of showed up a while ago. All we did was come through it.
He points at King Herbert and says, "You were seen entering this portal. No one else has entered or exits through this portal. You are accused of opening and utilizing an unregistered portal to bring a power to the Prime. We arrest you in the name of the Harmonium."
What does the god have to say about this?
People sort of scream around you, and one says, "The god? Because of you, there are no gods in Sigil anymore." And he points to a sign, and you notice all around you, these different sort of posters have gone up. And the posters, they all read, "To all Sigilians and tourists, gods are no longer permitted in Sigil. Some Burke called Moradin to a level 1 prime. Now the Lady of Pain has barred all powers, and then in smaller font, proxies, demigods, and other lesser divine beings may still pass through."
Oh, gods, like the big people in the sky. I thought you were saying guards, like the people who stand guard over.
What do the gods have to say?
He says, "You don't understand Sigillian!"
Like orphan, often, that sort of thing.
You know, one time when I had too much pizza, I impaled in my pants.
You're not supposed to tell people about these things, Bart.
I'm an open book.
Are you aware of what a book actually is?
No.
Okay, just check.
The sort of large, 3-armed, 3-legged earthen monstrosity moves towards you, and he says, "Will you come quickly, or will we have to fight?"
Ooh, let's fight!
Can we talk?
Is there no trial? Is there a trial?
I think if we come with them, there will be a trial.
The creature says, "We are the Harmonium. We uphold the law. It is the governors who pass sentence. We will arrest you and hold you in the Harmonian holding cell until the governors pass sentence on you, and then the governors will decide if you are to be sent to the Mercy Killers."
That's boring.
Are
I'm the accordion and I bash things.
Oh.
Are we near? Are we near? Is there like any buildings nearby? Like, is this what we're looking at in front of us? Like,
there is
accurate? Like, is there like this?
That is pretty accurate. There is a little alley behind you, and do you look into that alley?
Yeah, I do.
You see a red bat-winged imp, about 2 feet tall, flying 4 feet off the ground. He says, "Hey, Alacos, what are you, Bobby? Get over here, you'll be arrested."
I follow him.
Come, all of you, come.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're dashing.
All of you, I need you to roll a dexterity check.
I'm good at that.
Oh no, 4.
Oh gosh.
9.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
14, sorry.
15.
All of you, except for as you're going, you all run into the alley. Zinc sort of falls, and you see the creature start to reach its arm out to Zinc. Do you keep running down the alley with the imp, or do you try to save Zinc?
I keep running.
I will bash the hand reaching for her.
Do a strength, do an attack for me on it.
Okay. I'm gonna try out my new basher.
Woo!
Woo! Well, I mean, we'll see if I need to do both, but at the very least, let's do a 19.
If it meets, it beats. It just makes it.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Is this your basher? This is your armor. This is your EX5 Sun Forger.
My Sun Forger, which I'll come up with a cooler name for. Here we go. That would do. Only 6 on that plus 3, 9 points, including the 1d4 of radiant damage.
So this sort of explosion happens, and radiant light sort of shoots out around it, and this creature, this earthen creature, pulls one of its arm back, and you're able to get Zinc up, and this imp sort of runs down all these back alleys. It's very easy to get lost here, but they end up taking you to this sort of weird bar that you find yourself in. The imp brings you into this bar and walks you through it. There's sort of skulls all over. I would say one thing that you notice as you come into this bar is that there is no furniture. Everything seems to be any furniture that is there seems to have already been crushed. As you're walking by, the imp, sort of this tiny red devil with this spiked dragon-like head and sharp bat-like wings, says, "Come here, listen, Clueless, follow me to the back room." And he sort of motions you back. As you're going, you would notice that there are these two groups of 3 creatures each in the middle of this bar. One of them looks sort of like gargoyles, and the other group looks kind of like bipedal toads, and they're sort of arguing with each other. And one of them smashes a bottle of something and stabs it in the eye of one of the gargoyles, and says, the sort of toad stabs and says, "That's what you get for looking at me funny, devil." And the gargoyle sort of stumbles over to his group, who's at the bar, and says, "Looking at you isn't an offense recognized by Baatezu. I'm gonna submit my paperwork, get an appeal to murder you, and then rip your toady head off."
That's a lot of paperwork for just a simple
What a
bashing.
strange place.
And you sort of make your way back to this sort of table in the back where
I'm more concerned about how he knows where that toad guy's head ends and his neck begins. How do you behead someone with no discernible neck?
Do your best.
Are you asking the imp that, or are you just?
I'm just sort of musing out loud.
Yeah.
It's super racist against toads.
So this little imp, he brings you back into this back room, and you're at this table, and the imp says, "All right, listen up, Clueless. Here's the doc. You came here through an unlicensed portal, and the governors are furious about it. Now, that's not even to mention the chaos you stirred up getting the powers banned by the Lady of Pain. But it's the kind of chaos I like. Ha ha! Am I right?"
Yeah!
I'm not
Look,
sure.
this
Are
buff-
you right?
Of course I'm right. I'm an imp.
He's
Is
straight,
that
isn't it?
Is being right an imp thing?
Yeah. Imps are, you can trust an imp. Imps are always right.
Noted.
Cool. Do you have any wisdom?
I got some wisdom to share right now, he says. As he flies around. He says, "Listen, young man." And he points at Bart. He says, you're screwed and you don't even know it. Look, I need some friends for a couple of errands. I can get you out of being arrested. I have what you need. I can get the paperwork to get the harmonium off your back. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to go anywhere in Sigil. I can help you out, but I need you four to do a couple of things for me. Do we have a deal?
I mean, it depends on what those couple of things are.
They're easy. They're so easy.
Oh, well then if they're
Something
easy,
tells me they're
fine.
not.
Let's do it. I'll do easy things.
Yeah, you
We'll do
listen to
anything.
your friend. All I need you to do is this. I need you to go to a certain mermaid who has a friend that has a certain mist I need, okay? Go to the mermaid, get the mist. Then
We have a lot of mist. You need any insanity mist? We have a ton.
that might actually be helpful. Do you have insanity mist?
Bart,
We do
bash
not-
your mouth
we-
closed.
Do not have insanity mist. No. We will not be bringing insanity mist into this portal universe.
We didn't
Sir.
save it? I was gonna do like
Didn't
a
say we
flavor
didn't
of
save
pizza.
it.
Oh, okay. Insanity Pizza.
All I need you to do is get this mist for the mermaid, and then I need a certain scroll from a certain acquaintance of mine who works in the night market. That's all I need.
How will we know who these people are? With
Aha.
a map?
Yeah, I have a map. And he sort of grabs off the wall this kind of map of Sigil. And he sort of spreads it out before you. Let's see here. So he spreads this sort of huge map out before you of this enormous city. And he says, look, Burks, Sigil's a maze, a cage, and a mindfuck all wrapped up like a demented sushi roll. The cage here is grander than any place you primes call a city. Look. And he sort of sprays it out. It's divided into 7 wards. But don't worry about that. It'll take too long.
Done.
I mean, okay, I see one of them is called the lower ward, but when there's no up or down, how is one thing lower than any other?
He says, this is what it looks like when it's shaped. And he rolls it up into this sort of thing. And you see the map sort of rolls up into this weird torus shape. And he's like, well, here's what you're right. There's no east, west, north, south, and Sigil. What there is there's spirewards, which is towards the center, where there's a big giant spire, or downwards, which is away from it. And then any other way is just wardways. Are you going lower wardways, high wardways? That's how you get around.
Great.
It'll drive you crazy.
I fear it already has.
Are there any wards that people like us should stay out of?
Well, yes. You should stay out of the hive. Yes, you should stay out of the hive, except when I need you to go there.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So there,
You seem like a nice young dwarf.
He's a king.
He's a king.
You will respect me. Please bow on one knee.
Well, I'm flying. What if I just
Like bend a wing,
and kind of bend
hover
a
a little bit
knee?
lower.
What if he just
Great.
flew upside down for a bit?
It looks like he's doing like a little arabesque there.
That'll do. Thank you, Imp.
That'll do, Imp. That'll do.
So we don't
That'll do.
necessarily know this area very well. Is there anybody in your ring of friends and confidants that could chauffeur us around while we do these tasks? That we'll do the hard work, of course. They just need to get us from point A to B along the way.
Yeah, give me a second. He sort of goes out the door and says, Slipknot! Get over here, Slipknot! And this cat-like man who's got giant ears, sort of bangs a huge kind of like cat foxtail, comes in and says, hello, I'm Slipknot, a kitsune.
Soon.
Have you seen the movie of Cats? It's amazing.
You mean the madrigal? He says, the kitsune says, yeah, I'm a tout. I can get you around. It'll cost you 40 gold pieces.
Okay.
Okay.
We're doing your errands. Hold on. No. We are doing your errands.
I'm not going to
So
pay
this
him.
Imp should...
Listen, the deal
Well, then we're
is...
not going to do your errands.
All right, then I won't give you the pass to get you around to the harmonium. See if you can fight those guys out there. Let me tell you,
Okay.
you can't.
Hello, I'm right here.
Listen. How about we give you... How much more? Do we still have a lot of money? Are we still rolling?
I
Are
can
we-
easily give out 40 gold pieces, but if
Okay.
He is a king embezzling an entire society's worth of money.
yeah,
I mean, I
Here.
think we should give 20. I think we should give 20 now and 20 after we get back here safely.
yes, that. Thank you,
Uh,
advisor.
Roll.
Council. This is my royal advisor.
Not again.
Zink, did you add a K to your name?
Did I?
Oh, or Or did the guy doing the graphics is not really great at attention to detail?
It's a silent K.
This is
I
a
don't
zing.
remember how I.
My
It's a
advisor.
silent K of power, okay?
All right.
Very powerful.
It's how they spell it in the multiverse. It's how they spell it. in
Yes,
this
yes.
house.
Right.
Yeah.
K stands for
Or
kill.
What if Zinc had a K?
Well, she's not an element. It's a name, okay? Put like a
Well, what
7 in
Zinka
your
Dinka
name
do?
now.
Slipknot says
Anywho,
the
Zink,
K
Zink is great.
is for
If you ever need a
Kitsune.
coffee,
I'm good at fetching things.
I mean, you know, cats are spelled with a K, right?
only the cool ones.
Uh,
Yeah.
the Kitsune says,
So yeah, 20 now, 20 on the other end.
20 now, 20 on the other end is acceptable. Very acceptable because it's easy for me just to lose you in the maze.
Well, then you won't get your other
Sigh.
20.
So then,
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna start like, I'm gonna start just playing with. I have. Do I have any like little pieces of metal on me?
well, I mean, you've got your whole. You guys might have noticed that Zinc has an upgraded suit. Her suit is now closer to that famous medieval morality play, Ironus Manus, than
Eros Manus.
yes.
Tony Stark
yeah,
with a double K.
Tony Stark.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like start just like tinkering around with a little piece of metal and wire in my hands while this cat is talking.
The cat says, the Kitsune says, yes, I'll take you where you want to go. And then the imp, he sort of points to a spot on the map, and he says, we are here. And he sort of points it up, and he says, this is the area of the Clerk's Ward and the Hive. And he sort of points to this area, and he says, never mind, that's too big. And he takes a magnifying glass, and he drops a magnifying glass onto the map. And he says, this is better. We're here. You are at the Broken Wings Bar. You came out here at Edgewise Lane. Here's where the Harmonium Patrol met you. Now, you're so close to the Razorvine bunghole of the city that you're practically sewage runoff.
Oh, worse.
He says the mermaid is in the Eyes of Elysium. That's where you can find Una Mera Mera. And the criminal lord is in the night market, down in the Hive. Those are the two places you need to go.
Do you suggest where we would go first?
And what time is it?
It's a good question. It is 2 AP.
Is it? Let me rephrase that. Is it night now?
The imp sort of starts laughing hysterically, and he sort of does a little somersaults in the air with his little wings. And he goes, there's no sun. There's no planet. We're an impossible city. Night and day don't exist.
And why do you call it a night market?
Good question.
Oh, wow, wow.
It's night
Poker coming
because
into
it's
the
night
question.
with a K, like Zinc.
He says, the way time works in Sigil is the peak is when it's at the brightest, anti-peak is when it's at the darkest. Think of peak as noon and anti-peak as midnight. And then you
So in other words, it's essentially 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's right. It's 2 a.m.
So yes, it is night.
That was time well spent.
I have other useful
gold
information.
bracelets. I'm gonna take out while he's getting ready to talk. I'm gonna take out one of my gold bracelets that I still have, and I'm gonna take the wire and the little piece of metal that I was working with, and I'm gonna wrap it around the bracelet and just keep on playing with that a little bit.
The thing is, imp friend, you say you have other useful information, as though you've given us any useful information so far.
Their cake.
My God.
Do you want something more to drink? I can get more drink.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be right back.
Where should we go first, Imp?
I would go to the Eyes of Elysium. I think you're gonna have an easier time with Una Mera Mera than you're gonna have with Cold Iako.
All right.
All right, let's
All
go
right.
bash them.
Forward
We're fighting the
march.
mermaids. We're just gonna steal some mist.
You guys know I'm famous?
He is famous.
There are songs
hey,
about you, we know.
Hey, Catman, I have something for you.
Oh yes, what is it?
I'm gonna hold up this gold bracelet that I made. Here, a gift for being so willing to help us in this quest.
Oh, thank you, says Slipknot. What was your name again?
My name is Zinkadinka.
It's Zinkink.
Zink
Zing.
Gadinka.
Zinkadinka.
Nice to make your acquaintance. You have a sense that your reputation has increased with the Kitsune.
Yes, thank you, advisor, for handing him that gold piece on my behalf. It's been quite lovely of you to do that. You're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna grab some string.
I'm
and
glad-
in front of him.
I'm glad to serve. Did he put the bracelet on?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I'm gonna push a little button on my suit, and he is now wearing a tracker.
Let's roll a quick little deception check.
Great.
I need one of those for my cat.
But I think with your suit, I'm gonna just give it a 10. If you pass
12.
10, great. He doesn't notice you do any of this. He doesn't notice it sort of come on and the little blink that goes onto your steampunk view screen. There may even be an AI in your suit that might branch off into its own miniseries sooner or later. Who knows? Possible.
Depends on how
Very
much
possible.
money this one makes.
So then the imp comes back, and the imp has got two sort of pints of this sort of clear liquid.
I drink it.
It is very strong.
I drink more of it.
You drink both pints?
Of course.
Oh,
Great.
no.
So you're gonna have disadvantage on checks for the next 24 hours.
I've had worse.
You're just sort of stumbling around. It feels like a good numb root pizza.
Yeah, pizza's delicious.
Did you take any with you on your journey here?
Of course, I took some pizza with us. Oh, and well, I should say this, folks. Pizza Rat Pizza. It's not drugs, as far as Bart knows.
Where are you guys gonna go?
We
For the Mermaid Mist.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Mermaid
go mist
Mist.
off our mermaid.
As you exit from the sort of back room at the Broken Wings, you notice that the fight has sort of increased, and now these sort of gargoyle creatures and these sort of toad creatures are in a full-on battle. The gargoyles say, "We got permission, and now we're gonna kill you." And they're sort of fighting each other. And as they are fighting and you're walking, who's leading the pack? Who's walking in front?
presumably the kitsune.
Yeah, the cat.
Yeah, make the cat go first.
He's our guide after all.
And who after the cat?
Me.
All right.
Probably Bart.
All right, great.
Probably Bart.
So Bart, while you're doing this, one of these sort of gargoyle creatures are pushed into you, and what do you do when the gargoyle is pushed into you?
Hey, did you know that this guy here doesn't think toads have necks? You guys should be friends.
That's what you say?
Yeah.
He immediately tries to swipe you with a claw.
Aw, I wish you hadn't done that. Now I'm gonna have to bash you.
Bart, let's save it.
Full attack.
Bart, let's.
Okay.
Which group looks like they're winning right now?
I would say it looks like the kitsune sort of talks to you, and he says, that is the Tanari'i and Baatezu. They are always fighting. The Tanari'i are lawful evil. The Baatezu are chaotic evil. It's the blood war. It's been going on for years, and sometimes it spills over into Sigil. He'd say, I'd bet on the Tanari'i. This group of Tanari'i is a Hezru. I'd bet on the Hezru.
First attack 22, second attack 17.
All right. You're doing a 22 and a 17?
Yeah.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
I feel like I'm gonna finish him off though, because did the 17 hit?
8 for Culper. What'd you get? 5 for Zink. Oh God.
19 plus 2, 21.
21 for Herb. And what'd you get, Bart?
I got an attack of opportunity is what I got. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get that attack of opportunity. What's your initiative following it?
9.
9. All right. I'm gonna let you get that attack of opportunity. All right. So Bart, what did you get to hit?
I got a 22 and a 17, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay, a 22 and a 17. Both of those are gonna hit. And how much damage did you end up doing?
Okay, well hold on, because now I have because the 17 was Warhammer of Brittany. Oh, the second one doesn't hit. Okay, so let's do some math here. Okay, so that is 9, 12, and then 24.
Okay, you do 24. I'd say you take their damage down by about a third. That's a serious number of damage.
Oh
Herb,
no, they're strong.
Yo, yeah, these guys are very strong, and that's the Abishai. That's the Baatezu. They're not nearly as strong as the Hezru Tanari'i.
Oh, the toads?
Oh yeah, the toads look much stronger.
Oh, Kulker, you better watch out. I brought my own cat guy.
I wouldn't trust a kitsune. King Herbert, you have your next move.
I'm going to. What did they say the toad people's names were?
Hezrus. Hezrus.
I'm gonna say Hezrus. I stand with you.
And then what do you do?
And then I'm going to take out King Dankleid's dexterous boomerang. It has cost a fortune, and I'll explain that later. And one of the
as he takes it out, like it's so beautiful that you're almost in awe of it, and it emits this sort of high soprano sound to itself. Yeah.
And I take aim at the winged beast attacking Bart.
Mm-hmm.
And give that boomerang its first spin.
Yes.
It's an 18 to hit.
That gets through. And how much damage does it do?
1d4 plus 12.
Yeah.
We were also excited to show off our new toys.
Yeah.
Couldn't get out of the room without killing something.
Oh, it was just a 1, so that's 13.
Yeah, but even a 1 does 13 damage. All right, it looks like he is below 50% now. Next is going to be Kulker.
Better slap a toad like you did his heart before.
I'm staying out of this. I'm just gonna stand on the sidelines and watch these idiots be idiots.
How far away are you moving?
I'm going to walk over and lean against the bar.
Okay. At the bar, while you're there, the bartender comes up, sort of unconcerned about anything, and says, "Want a drink?" Sort of the tiefling bartender.
Oh sure. What's on tap?
I got fire water.
Got anything a little less on fire?
I have waters from the rivers of Leith. Make you forget your troubles.
Definitely not gonna have that.
Blood of Innocence.
That sounds intriguing.
Blood of Innocence it is.
I'll have a shot of blood of innocence.
He puts down what looks like the blood of an innocent mortal.
I mean, innocent blood on your hands is something you should be pretty familiar with.
Gives a whole new meaning to innocent blood on your hands.
Do you have to
I'm not a
pay
sloppy
extra?
drinker. It will be in my mouth and not on my hands.
Do you have to pay extra to watch it die slowly as you do nothing? And then criticize its lyrics?
The lyrics were fine. It just needed a B section.
Are you streaming this out in the middle of the fight? While you're sort of battling this gargoyle Abishai. Okay, Zinc, what you gonna do?
Oh man. Where's the door? How far away from the door?
So you have to walk. You could get through them. You have to sort of walk past them and around. From the door right now, you're 45 feet from the corner, and then the corner is another 25 feet from the door.
Okay. I'm going to turn to our cat friend and say, what do you suggest we do? Should we just get out of here? Are they going to forget that they're fighting us if we just
We
leave?
should absolutely get out of here, he says with an eye roll.
Okay, so I'm going to see if he will, walk in front of me, and I want to just, start to the door and say, come on, you dummies. We're going to see a mermaid.
But we can get allies.
These
that
toads are
also
not going to be our allies.
They've got an underground connection to this whole city, don't they? These toad friends.
We're with this cat.
The Kitsune says, no, the Hezrus do not have an underground connection to the city. I'm the tout who knows where to go in the city. These guys are just chaos demons always fighting.
Let's follow
Right,
the dude.
Yeah, that's my
I'm gonna
job.
get to as close to the door as I can without engaging in these crazies.
You are able to get 25 feet, but then now comes the attack for them. So the first Hezru attacks. Now this guy is going to go for one of the Abishais. He has a stench. Oh, by the way, you all need to roll a Constitution saving throw. Let's see. No, not all of you. Who needs to roll a Constitution saving throw? Bart, you do, and Herb, you do. You guys need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Really think it through. Is there a smell that could bother Bart?
Oh yes. This stench is intense. In fact, I might even say it's poisonous.
Oh, is it poison?
Oh, no.
It's a poisonous stench from these.
I have advantage
Oh,
against
no.
poison, so I will. I rolled a 9, which I imagine is not enough.
If you have advantage, you get to double it, so that's 18. That's going to be enough. What do you roll? your Constitution checks.
Yeah, do I have anything like that? That sounds fun. I should probably have that, but luckily I don't. I don't read things. All right, here we go. Natural one.
You are poisoned. So that's one thing you've got going for you.
I'm also a rat.
You're also drunk. Let's not forget that. And that's just, this Tezzer isn't even trying to hurt you. It's just attacking the Abishai near you. But its stench is so bad it poisons you. It makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. All 3 gets through, and let's see. The bite does 13 damage, and both of its claws end up doing 12 and 11. So total, this Hezru, yeah, these guys are powerful, end up doing 36 damage to the, and it just rips that Abishai apart. So the one that you were going, that it just totally goes through and kills it. The next Hezru goes up to attack as well. So this guy is gone. The next Hezru, oops, let me cancel that. Goes up to attack this guy here, and let's see how he does. This Hezru also does the 3 attacks, and all of them get through. One of them crits. Oh no, the bite crits. One of the claws does not get through. The second claw does get through. So he's gonna do 1 bite damage, and as he's just sort of slashing about, that's gonna do 32 points of damage, and then one of the claws does 13. So this guy total is doing 45 points of damage against one of the Abishai, and then the other Hezru gets to go next. The other Hezru comes in and he fails on the bite, but both, let's see, of his claws get through. Yeah, no, only one of his claws get through. Okay, and so he ends up doing 16 points of damage. Okay. Luckily they're staying away from you and they're attacking each other. The Abishai is also going crazy right now. The Abishai does 2 attacks. It sort of does one with its long sword and one with its claw. The long sword gets through and does 7 points of damage, and its claw gets through and does 8 points of damage. And then the other one attacks as well, 2 attacks, and 1 crits and 1 doesn't make through. The one that crits does 16 points of damage. These guys are now sort of fighting each other, and it comes back to her. What you gonna do?
I'm going to wrap my rope around Bart.
Mm-hmm.
Hop on my wheel of seer.
Yeah.
And jet out of here towards where Zink is telling us to go.
I think you can move pretty fast. It's pretty tough though. Your wheel of seer, which requires 2 hands to sort of roll around like you're Michelangelo's man. So you're gonna do this while holding a rope. This is gonna be, Can you do this in 1 action? I'll tell you what. Roll a dexterity check. I'm gonna say if you get over 15 dexterity, you can do it. If you get under, you have to choose one or the other.
Come on, new dice. It's a 5.
So what you want to do? You want to try to rope him, or you want to try to seer wheel it out of there?
I'm a seer wheel, and I'll
Yeah, smart move. All right, so you're able to go 60 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 34. You're almost to the exit. Bart, what are you going to do now?
All right, so is the guy who pushed me dead now?
Yep.
All right, then and the guy who killed him is the toad guy?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to high-five him, say, sorry about my racist friend, and leave.
Roll a charisma check, but I'm going to make it pretty easy for you. I'm going to say this is a 8 charisma.
Oh yeah, please.
Is it a 1?
I shit you not. It's another 1.
The Hezru looks at you angrily and says, "Bro, you called me racist?"
Okay. Oh my god, it just lasts.
Boy! I'm gonna teach you some learning.
Oh,
He pulls his big
no.
fat toad belly up, hikes up his sort of toad loincloth jeans with his big brass buckle belt.
They're all of a sudden from Texas.
Yes, he shakes his big toad chin. You going down?
Oh, okay, all right. I am.
No, that was your action, my friend. That was your action.
now you have to live with the consequences.
I'd like to point out I am not using this custom 20-sider that has only 1s on it that my brother got me.
That's all. You're all ones.
I literally have one that's all 1s, but this is the one that I've rolled all the 1s with.
Kolker, what you gonna do as you watch this happening? And you notice that although a fight between in the lower parts between the Abishai and the Hezru, they seem to be encountering each other. The one that just killed the Abishai is about to attack Bart.
Your business
Slam
partner.
back. I'm gonna slam back my shot of the blood of an innocent.
Mm-hmm.
That is the great beginning of any sentence.
Hold on 1 second.
To throw back my shot of drinking the blood of the innocents, and hey, should we get some Chinese food tonight?
And I'm going to. I'm going to create water on I can make water fall as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, and I'm going to make everybody wet.
Hey, I can make water too.
The
Great.
amphibians are going to thank you.
So I'm gonna say, in this sort of entire square, you make it rain.
Yeah, pretty much what I wanted to do.
Okay. And that's all. You're just making it rain.
I'm gonna make it rain and say, everybody stop. We got shit to do. We've got errands to run.
The bartender next to you says, "He's right." That sort of tiefling says, this isn't the place for the blood war, people. Come on. We're in Sigil now. We're not in the plains. You're not in Baator. You're not in the abyss. You're not in limbo. Let's stop it here. Everyone can have a nice drink and broken wings. And the two
Famous place isn't called the War Room.
They sort of start hugging each other a little bit, and the tiefling bartender says, "That'll be 1 gold piece. 2 silvers for the blood of the innocent. 8 silvers for me saving your ass."
I toss him 3 gold pieces and say, "Keep the change."
There's always a place for you in Broken Wings.
Glad to hear it, friend. Didn't catch your name, barkeep.
You can call me Deadly Drinker.
Death Deadly
Okay, we can call you
Drinker?
that, but what's
You
your
call
name?
me NPC.
You call me Neil Patrick Karras.
Got it, Neil. See you soon, I hope.
Zink, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna say, Kitty, lead the way.
All right, you guys all get
Wait,
out.
Wait, I have one more thing I want to do.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh no.
I want to put on my hat.
Okay, I'd say you put on your hat. Yes.
Yes. And I'm like, guys, it's raining. Everybody dance.
Okay. Let's see. What is the DC on that? What's the save throw on that? All right, I'll find out. It is so you're using the charge for this. It is
Do we have any
based.
soap? Can we make some bubbles?
It's based on your intelligence, which is 8. So they have to beat 8. Let's see. Oh, 1 fails. 2 fail. 1 survives. 1 survives. All right. So 3 of them start dancing.
In the rain. It's romantic.
3 of them start sort of dancing in the rain. Yes.
Oh wait, I remember the hat now. I remember the hat.
But the one Hezru next to you, the one who was gonna fight you, says, "I'll remember you. This may be over now. It doesn't mean it's over forever. Massively strong elf."
I probably won't remember you, because I don't remember much of anything. But bye, friend.
Kind of an idiot.
All right. So Kitsune takes you out and takes you down some different alleys. And you go through all these different areas. He sort of keeps leading you away from the Harmonium Patrol until you finally arrive inside a sort of beautiful area. So he brings you up. First thing that happened, though, as you get here to the Eyes of Elysium, is there's this sort of leonin outside, which is this sort of lion-headed humanoid. So it's sort of a humanoid with sort of a lion head and lion body. And as soon as you get there, he asks each one of you a question. He says, "Wait, before you go in, I have a question for you." Who's going to answer first?
I'm great at questions.
Do you like blue or red?
Yes.
Blue.
Go on in.
Yeah! I'm
Next.
awesome at knowing things.
Next.
Assistant?
The king, he says to the king,
No, not me, not me, not me. My counsel.
"Oh, you're pushing Zink forward?"
As yes. Advise what I should do.
I will go, Your Majesty. Yes, sir.
The Leonin says to you, "All right, would you rather fight with a sword or a bow and arrow?" Too long!
Bow and arrow.
Too long! Too long! This Eyes of Elysium is for ciphers only. I'm sorry, you gotta stand over to the side.
I jump over him and run into the thing.
Oh! You're gonna springy legs over?
Yes.
You just did the Bart move.
As you jump over, he says, "I was wrong about that one. All right, next.
All right, fine. What do you want?
Would you rather drink water or beer?"
Yes.
"Yeah, you're in."
Right.
All
It's my
right,
turn.
you, king. What's the quickest way to get around Sigil? Walking or flying?
Down.
You're in.
Yay.
Oh, God.
The, ki- as you go in, the kitsune says, "This is a cipher bar. A cipher are a factions that believes first and foremost of action without thought. They don't believe you should think. If you take too long to make a decision, you're not a cipher. They trust their impulses above all else."
Bart, you're gonna fit right the hell in here.
I know. I could be the lord of these people.
So you guys all sort of walk in to this room. It's a beautiful bar. There's sort of these lights happening all over the place. You see them sort of glowing, and there's sort of a pool in the middle of the room. Inside the pool are swimming some mermaid and a Triton that may be somewhat familiar.
Oh no.
Lemon!
That's right! Inside the pool is your favorite Triton, Lemon Shark!
Lemon Shark,
Yay.
hey! I cannonball into the water.
And
While you cannonball into the water, Una Maramara, the mermaid, swims away. Lemon, what do you say as Bart cannonballs?
Hey.
What's up, Lemon Shark? I only remember you from one thing, because I wasn't there when you were first introduced, but you seem cool.
Cool. Hey.
hey, Lemon.
Hi.
He tried to kill me twice, but we're cool now.
Here, you guys died or?
Yeah, some of us.
No,
Hey,
we walked through some cool portal.
I have a question for
Me
you.
too, actually.
Wait, is this hell? Are we in hell?
So, how was murdering an entire city through flooding? Was that fun?
Well, that's actually how I got here. Funny you ask. So they had these wizards, and they were like doing this portal thing, and then water was coming through it, and then like I fell into the portal, and I got into this weird water world. And then like I was just there for like 4 days, and then this portal appeared, and so I just went through it, and then I ended up here in this pool with Una Maramara. Been here for like, I don't know.
Was Kevin Costner nice? Have you not seen Waterworld?
No.
Oh man, you haven't lived. Just wait.
So nothing happened to you when you went through this portal? You were able to go through without problems, or did anyone stop you?
No, I mean, I just ended up here.
Una Maramara points to the portal at the bottom and says, "This is a licensed portal to the river Oceanus."
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You guys know how
In
it
as
works?
much as anything makes sense.
Do you guys know how like this place works? Because I've been kind of learning. So there's all
It's
these
like a
planes,
tube.
sigil. There's all these like little planes, and then sigils in the middle, and then sigils on the big spire in the middle, and there's all these different planes of like different
Yeah,
It's kind of like an
big tube.
inside-out donut.
like chaotic
Yeah.
and like neutral and lawful and evil. Ooh, and
We're still kind of trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, we're
Keith-
actually trying to meet your. Can you introduce us to your mermaid friend? We have to get some sort of mist from her. It's very
Oh, I
important,
have-
apparently.
I have the mist.
You have the mist.
Oh yeah, it's mine.
What is the mist?
Do any
You have
cake?
a mist. We don't know if it's the mist.
Oh.
It's some paralyzation mist.
Oh,
A lot of
why
people.
would?
A lot of people have offered me bargains for it, but I'll only give it away for a proxy potion, which you gotta get from my friend Blavio over there.
And Una Maramara says, thank you so much, Lemon Shark, for getting me the proxy potion." She sort of drapes herself over Lemon Shark.
This is an uncomfortable conversation.
Uh,
Somebody clip this for your therapist later.
I'm gonna go over to this person that's over here, I suppose, at the bar, right? Is that who I have to get this potion from?
No, I have the potion.
Right,
have the
but
potion
you
and the
won't give
mist?
me the potion.
I have the mist. The potion is from Blobule, who's like down the street.
Oh, he's not at the bar. Okay, so this is a 2.5 errand. So in order to get the mist from you, we have to get the potion from this other guy.
Hurrah for fetch quests.
How can we ensure that this mist came from the mermaid and that this is the correct mist that we need?
I mean, there's not any other mist here.
The mermaid says, "No, I don't have mist. I've just been swimming until this handsome Triton came up. And then, you see, I'm stuck here because I don't have legs. And I really want the potion of proxy to experience the inner planes. But no one would get it for me until this Triton said he would get me a potion of proxy."
Wait,
We'll
mermaid,
get it for you
mermaid.
if you shut up for a while.
Sweet mermaid. Did you give Lemon Shark this mist of paralyzing?
No, he got it. How did you get that mist, honey?
Well, what happened was, for one of the first times, there was this big bar fight at the Eyes of Elysium, and then someone dropped it in the water. So it's mine now.
I've just been advertising I had it. You see, if you give me that potion of proxy, I'll know what it's like to be part of your world.
Trust me, you don't want to be part of our world. It kind of sucks.
What if I just build you some legs?
No, it wouldn't be the same. I don't think I'd be brave enough to go to the inner planes.
Yeah, or
right.
to
Who do we have to
the
talk to for
last
this potion?
note. You gotta mix it.
Okay, so there's this really nice guy, really cool. One of my only friends here at in Sigil. His name is Blobule.
Can you spell that?
I think it's BLOBLULE.
Okay.
I think there's a silent K in
Blobule.
there though.
Slipknot says, "Oh, Blobule, he's at the Civic Fest Hall."
He's pretty cool, so you guys should probably go meet him. He'll give you this really simple quest where you just gotta walk in some rooms and then leave, and then you got the proxy potion. It's easy.
So then why don't you go get it? If you want it so badly.
Well, I still have a life to maintain. I still
Okay.
have a business.
Social obligations, I understand. I'm a king.
I am a changed person. I mean, I don't kill anymore. Well, I kill less. I take less jobs. But I still have some jobs to do, so I can't just go there every day. And also, it requires a team of people.
He has people to kill, says Una Meramera. He's a hard-working assassin.
And also, you
Alright.
need more than one person.
All right, well, let's
Typical
go
quest.
smash this globule or whatever his name
No,
is.
Bart, less smashing, more doing.
Smashing is doing.
You can smash things in the rooms that Blobule sends you to.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, Lotman, we'll
Smashing
see you in a minute
globule
with this
and room.
potion.
All right, Kitsune takes you out and says, "All right, we're going from the Eyes of Elysium to the Civic Fest Hall." And as he goes, you have to again navigate around the harmonium. It's all back alleys. At one point, you end up going through an iron district where you see lots of very sad dwarves. Many are crying over the loss of Moradin, who used to visit them in the city. And you see other sort of tears happening. Eventually, he brings you to the Civic Fest Hall, and he brings you into a room where a living form of water appears. So it looks like a sort of a sort of blob of water that is above the ground. It has sort of coals for eyes, and its bottom seems to be boiling, and steam seems to be rising up from it. And this blobule sort of reaches out a little strand of water to write on this kind of chalkboard behind it. And it writes, "Are you here for the potion of proxy?"
Yes.
I guess so.
Sometimes when I eat a lot of pizza, I have a steamy backside as well.
The Gobule asks, which room do you want? And it writes, 1, flood, 2, fall, 3, fear, 4, fire.
Flood.
Fear.
For me, at least.
Uh-huh.
I
Fear.
think we should go with flood.
No, only, he says, 1 per room.
I can't do flood because my springy knees mess me up in water. So I will. Okay. So wait. So the king did flood.
Keith did
Bart
fear.
did fear.
Fear.
So you have fall and fire.
I feel like you probably should take fall, because if you're going to fall, your springy knees can save you. Plus, you've got all that armor and whatnot, which means I should take fire.
Because you have the Rainmaker.
All right. All right. So we have flood is going to Jamin. We have fall is going to Zinc. We have fear going to Bart, and we have fire going to Kolker. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Let's start with flood. So he gives you a little droplet of water in your hand, and you walk through a door. As soon as you walk through, you are underwater. You're in an entirely watery world. In fact, you've gone to the inner plane of water. There is no top, no bottom, and you can't breathe. You can't breathe.
Well, that's what you think.
Mm.
But I have the cloak of the manta ray,
Oh.
which
So-
I will now don.
So you don the cloak of the manta ray, which helps. Now there is sea green, soothing. It's filled with brilliant fish all around you, but the current is pushing you away from the portal. You're going to need to get back through the portal. I need you to roll a strength check.
Hey. Oh, hell. 6.
No, you're pushed away from the portal. You're moved further and further away from it. Okay, let's go to fall. So as soon as you find into this world, you are immediately falling away from the portal. You have gone to the inner plane of air. All around you, there is just air everywhere, and you're just falling as fast as you can. In fact, you're starting to take sort of fall damage, and you see the portal moving further and further away from you. It moves 30 feet in the first round.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Misty Step and make it back into the portal.
You cast Misty Step, which lets you go how far?
I believe it's 30 feet. Yep. So, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet up to an unoccupied space that you can see.
All right, great. You cast Misty Step, you're right back at the portal. Next one that we have is... I just lost it. Next one that we have is... fear. So, Bart, you are in total darkness. You're in a tiny pocket inside the plane of Earth. You fall down about 20 feet, and then your arms are stuck inside a cave. You are baby Jessica in the well, and
Oh no!
you're trapped, and you can see the portal sort of glowing above you 30 feet in the air. What do you do?
I'm terrified of 80s references. I understand because I'm old.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, that's all right. I don't have any springy knees or anything fancy. Okay. Can I reach my tail up?
No, your tail is sort of stuck too. You're all around you. You've fallen into like a little narrow place, and you're sort of trapped there.
Oh, this is a brain challenge. That's not fun. Hello?
You're just screaming for help.
Wait. All right, so when I'm a rat, do I change size at all?
Yes, you do. Well, remember, you have now, because over the 2 weeks you practiced your rat skills, you can actually become all human, half rat, or all rat.
Oh, well then I'm gonna go all rat and climb up, because rats are great at climbing.
you sort of transform into a rat and you start to sort of climb your way up. Okay, and now you, Gulker, you find yourself in the plane of fire. It is floating magma all around you. You're on a river of fire. You're on one sort of island of volcanic stone, and about 30 feet away from you, there's another, and you drop. So the portal is about 30 feet above you. And the 30 feet away from you, there's another little island of volcanic stone with a little vase on it. What are you gonna do? And you're taking fire damage. You're taking 1d4 fire damage every turn.
Okay, I misty step to the other platform and grab whatever the vase is.
All right, let's jump back. So, Jamen, you are floating towards the current, but you're floating away. As you're floating away, you see the water around you start to sort of transform into a water weird. This water weird sort of says, "You're not going anywhere." What do you do?
I'm going to take my. So am I actively being pushed away by a current?
You're actively being pushed away by a current. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take my boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
Get some rope tied onto that and throw it into the ground.
There is no ground.
Oh.
You're in the realm of water. There's no ground. There's no anything but water. There's only water all around you.
Okay. Okay, so hear me out. If I activate my wheel of seer under here, does that create like a weird steam
No.
situation?
No, it does not.
How does chemistry work?
No. As you activate the wheel of seer, you just sort of like start to sink towards the bottomless pit.
Wait, but is the okay, going with that idea, is this current like in Finding Nemo, like where the current is like a big tube thing? Like is the current the entire thing, or can I fall out of the current by weighing myself down?
The current goes as far as you can see. Is that what you're going to try to do? Just like drop like a stone hundreds of feet? Is that your goal here? You can try that. Yes.
Yeah. That's what I've got right now.
All right. So you pull it and you immediately drop 60 feet. The water weird is behind you, but you are now 90 feet away from the portal that you need to get out. All right, let's jump back. So Zinc, you have transported right up to the portal. What do you do?
Step through it.
You're gonna step through it. They gave you a little piece of cloud in your hand. It's like a little piece of smoke inside a little glowing orb. So you push it to the portal and you sort of plop back out with Blobule. Okay, let's jump down to Keith. You have climbed up 30 feet to the portal. Right as you're about to get through the portal, you hear this sort of tick, 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 tick of a giant centipede burrowing through the wall beneath you.
Oh. Can I just jump through the portal?
Yeah.
Bye, centipede.
You leap through. You come on the other world with Blobule. Let's go to...
Bart didn't take the bait.
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
Bart!
Seth, when you rub the bottle from it, a genie comes out and says, "Oh, hello, hello, hello. Would you like a wish?"
I'd like several wishes.
No, you get one wish, and
Great, I wish to get the hell out of here.
I'm happy to give you that wish. All you need do is swear your soul to the god of the jinn.
Oh, fuck you! And I misty step away back to the first platform, and then misty step a third time up into the portal.
How many misty steps can you do?
I can do two more misty steps.
All right, so let's say you do one misty step back. Hold on, you're gonna have to do another misty step because he's gonna get a turn. This djinn is gonna get a turn first. Okay, Jamen, you've now fallen out of the current. You're in a different area. The water weird was chasing you, but is 30 feet away. You are now very far from the portal.
Have I exited the current?
Yep, you've exited the current.
Great. So I'm going to put my Wheel of Seer away, and with my Cloak of the Manta Ray, I have some pretty fast swimming abilities to like swim like right underneath the current back up to like so I can get like right below where the portal is maybe. So at least.
Yeah, alright. So I'll say you can do a swimming speed of 60 feet. So it can take you under the portal. You'll still be 60 feet underneath it, but you can get you can get to where you can see the portal above you.
Great. Can I do more, or do I have to wait?
You have to wait a second. So now, you misty step away, and the djinn. Ooh, hold on. Let me pull up my monster manual for a second. Let me see what all this guy can do. Ginny. Yeah, here we go. I think the djinn's kind of upset at you for this, and let's see. Let's make it a man. He hurls a flame at you from across in this world of fire. Now you've already taken 8 hit points of damage, by the way, Kolker, because of you're taking 4 points of damage every
Okay, I
turn.
marked that.
Okay, and he's gonna hurl a +7 to hit. Let's see what he does on this. So he rolls and comes out as a 11. It doesn't get through your armor class. You have the chance to do your other Misty Step.
Great. I misty step up into the portal.
All right. You go up, and you are successfully up into the portal. Now, we're only with you, King Herb.
Okay. So, I have a key point with the... I have this thing called Step of the Wind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that would help me at all to, like... to really just give my chances... To get a good chance of jumping up into the current and making it up to the portal.
Yeah. You can dash. That will give you 60 feet. You're still going to do a strength check to beat the current, but you can.
Okay. So
you
the
can
dash is 60 feet as it is.
Yeah, dash
so
is
then
60 feet.
Okay. So do I even need to use a key point? Because Step of the Wind.
The key point is to take a bonus action on your turn. So you could. So if you want to use your Cloak of the Mantle Ray and a key point, you could then go 120 feet, which would mean you could make it without using a strength check.
Great. Better safe than sorry.
Great. So you shoot up like a rocket in the water. You're like a torpedo from a submarine, and you go through, and you pop back out of the other place. As soon as you pop out, you see Blobule sort of go over and turn a little knob, and this sort of drip into a potion. And he writes on the board, "Whoever drinks this will experience what you experienced. A potion of proxy for the inner planes."
Oh, wait, should I drink it or do?
No.
No.
No. I grabbed that potion and I put it in a little little bzz, 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 little drawer in my suit so that certain people can't get to it.
Hey, can we just do it again? Then I can have some.
Bart, there's nothing that it would do for you.
You can lick the bottle after she's taken it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Maybe I'll grow another tail or something.
So you've just finished. Blobule has given you the potion of proxy. What are you gonna do?
I
Drink?
presume we're gonna head back to the Eyes of Eden or whatever it was called.
The
Well, let's do
Eyes of
more
Elysium.
cannonballs.
Eyes of Elysium. Elysium, Eden, same thing.
Blah blah blah.
All right, you walk back to the Eyes of Elysium. Moonpelt is out front, and he says, hold on, everyone.
Yeah.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
You, get in. The rest of you. Too long.
Oh, that was to everyone?
You have to stay outside.
I threaten him with my dagger.
Oh, I like you. Get on in, you halfling.
Guys, I got this. You know you can trust me to do whatever transaction is supposed to happen.
Oh, you have the potion of proxy in your hand?
No,
No,
but
I'm pretty sure the potion of proxy is in Zink's armor.
wait, is that what
It's
we're
true.
doing?
Yeah. Did I just yell Marvel and I was muted?
Oh, you did yell Marvel?
Yeah.
All right, you're in. It's just King. King, you gotta wait outside.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. just scream if things go awry in there, but I think I'm just gonna like kind of crouch against the outside of this building and make myself inconspicuous.
Just hang out outside.
Yeah.
All right.
Inconspicuous king.
So
I think I'll have. You know what? Actually, I'll take one of my little joints out for my beard, and
one of your pike weeds?
yeah, and share it with the bouncer.
I like you, King.
Yeah.
You're growing on me.
Listen, I'll hang out here with you, but maybe next time, just let me in.
As you give it to him, he starts to go.
I steal his clothes and roll him around the back of the building.
You know, you'd be a good cipher too. That is definitely an action without thinking.
You know, it
Unless
might
he's
be
snoring
helpful
or
to
crying.
have a seer bodyguard outfit on hand.
Yeah, you never know. Why not? All right. While that's going on, Bart, Coker, and Zink, you walk into the pool in the middle of the Eyes of Elysium, and
Cannonball!
are you gonna do that?
Of course.
You jump into the pool, and Libin, you're sort of splashed with water as Bart jumps in.
Please forgive my associate.
You're back. Yay.
Yeah, we got some goo or something. I don't know.
Did you get the potion?
We got what you,
We
We
have
did
the
get the
potion of
potion?
proxy, yes.
So
the
what I'll
mist.
need you to do is I'll need you to put the mist on the edge of this pool, and then I will hand you the potion.
You think you can fool me with my own tricks?
Yeah,
Not
you
really.
guys have some broken trust.
We're gonna do a hand-on-hand exchange. I'm gonna pull out the mist, and I'm gonna shake it, and I'm gonna say, "Here's the mist. You give me the proxy potion. We're gonna hand them at the same time, so you can't pull a fast one on me, and everything's gonna be just fine and dandy."
Done. I'll do it. I agree.
Oh. Cooperation.
I'm gonna stand at
between
the
mortal
edge.
enemies.
I'm gonna
All
hold
right.
this potion. I'm gonna put it in his hand.
I'm going
I'm
to
gonna put my
give
hand around the potion that he has.
the paralyzation mist. and then take the proxy potion.
Deal.
Done. Yes. You're all right, Lemon.
And I'm gonna give the proxy potion to Unamara.
She immediately drinks it and she goes, "Oh, this is what the inner planes are like. Oh, it's so exciting. Fire. Oh, it looks amazing. Water. Wow. Ooh." And then she whispers something in Lemon Shark's ears.
Oh no.
Guys, seriously, none of you took any deals? No one sold their soul to a demon overlord?
Well, not yet. Intentionally.
Nobody asked.
Bruh.
I mean, it seems
Well,
Well, a genie asked.
didn't ask
you
me.
guys totally should have. I totally sold. There's like no repercussions. Did you guys even read the terms and conditions?
You can read?
Of the
No
potion?
one in history of any plane has ever read the end user license agreement on anything.
Well, it's great. There's no repercussions. Now I can do this. I sold my soul to the water guy, and now I can do this. And I'm gonna rise up in the air and pull down and form from the pool a giant wall of ice. I'm gonna push it on them, but at the last moment, I'm going to turn it into water and splash them.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
well,
nice trick.
but you don't have a soul.
Oh,
Don't Tritons have more than one soul, though? Did I know that? Do I know that correctly out of my Arcana?
As
You
you're
have more
talking,
than one
the
soul,
kitsune sort of says, no. He just sold his soul that when he dies, the way it works here in the Outlands is when people die in the Prime Lands, their souls go to whichever plane made the most sense, and all their memories are erased. But if you make a deal with one of the gods or devils, then you will retain your memories and you bind yourself to going to their plane of existence.
Oh, that's so much better.
So for a
exactly.
My
Triton, like,
soul.
yeah. All right, we'll find someone to take your soul soon. What do we do with this
Great.
potion now? We bring it back to. Is
Yeah.
there anything else we should know about this potion, by the way, Lemon? We're just like carting
I
around this dangerous stuff,
mean, don't
I just.
break it because it's a paralyzation mist. So basically, what it does is anyone who's like in its range can't move or something. I don't really know.
So why would
Set
this imp need that mist?
The kitsune says, "I think you've talked enough. Let's go. Nice to meet you, Lemon Shark. Come on, everyone. Time to leave.
Lemon Shark, come with
Oh,
us.
guys, have you
Tell me
heard?
more about souls.
Have you heard? I think they're gonna do an attack on this
No!
guy.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing to see here. Come on, everyone. Lemon Shark, you're great. Ooh, and Mera. Look, she just broke her tail.
Wait. They're attacking us, or are they going to attack somebody else?
They're not attacking anyone. The only thing that seems to be attacked is your information. I think whoever you need this for is needing it for a not so good reason.
Oh. Well, we don't
I
really
see.
have good
I
reason.
tend to
agree with you.
Either.
I think actually they're going to launch an attack on this really powerful dude.
Blah, blah, blah. Kitsune starts singing again. Na, 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 na. Who loves a cat? And then it sort of goes up to Zink's leg and starts arching its back and goes meow, meow.
I'm going to say, bruh, kitsunes are foxes. Everyone knows that.
Do fox.
Oh.
But
Foxes carry rabies. Do you have rabies, Kitsune?
Kitsune looks at you and says, "Well, I would make the fox noise, but what does the fox say?"
Boo.
Boo! What the fox was that joke?
I'm going. Do I have a scroll anymore? Shoot.
Meanwhile,
Do I-
my cassette suit keeps
Yeah.
jumping.
So I still have this letter that's half finished from that I found on Dr. Chainmore's desk. I'm gonna tear the bottom part off that's
Unwritten,
blank,
yeah.
and I'm gonna write a really quick note to Lemon Shark with a way to contact me to give me the information that we might need that this Kitsu is like keeping from us.
You know, you were enemies. Now she just gave you her number. I don't know. I think there's something going on
I mean,
here.
he can use it or not, but I'm just saying. I'm gonna say I'm interested in what you have to say, Lemon.
As you do that, Una Mera Mera gives Zinc the stink eye.
Stink with a CK.
While you guys are talking, the bartender says, anybody want a drink?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bartender, a bartender or a bartender?
It's a bartender. It's sort of a goat centaur.
Oh, I thought he was from Boston. Is it a bartender?
It's a bartender.
Bartender.
He's not from Boston. He's from the Beastlands.
Oh, all right.
Would I know anything about this potion?
The paralyzing mist? No. I
Yeah.
don't think you have encountered it. I don't think it exists on your prime material world.
Okay.
Give me your drinkiest drink.
Oh, so you go to the bartender?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So Bart, you walk out of the water dripping, and you go over to meet this sort of bartender.
Slowly in slow motion.
Yeah, who is half, like we said, it's sort of half goat. And he comes up and he says, "Hey, you want something to drink? We've got Elysium water, and we've got milk."
Which one is the drunk here?
I recommend the goat milk.
Bring it.
Great! I milked it myself.
Nice.
He goes over and he undoes a cask that fills with sort of nice, white, creamy goat milk, and he sets it down in front of you.
All right, I drink it.
You don't, yeah, it tastes like goat milk.
What? Wait, this is not getting me drunk. Do you have any that's fresher?
Hold on. He goes around back. And he comes back with a full pint.
I drink that.
Is this a he goat or a she goat?
Does it matter?
Yes. I think it does matter.
Is it working?
I think this goat has udders, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
This
I'm
still
gonna
isn't
ask
fresh
you to use
enough.
I'm gonna say, can I use your restroom real quick while this is happening? I'm gonna find the restroom real quick.
Yes. So you look around. There doesn't seem to be a restroom inside this bar.
What do you think the pool's for?
Where as you go, you would see a sort of Asimar, a sort of angel, this sort of angel with big wings. She says, "What are you looking for, sister? Maybe I can help."
I just need just a quick moment of privacy.
She says, "Go around back. That's where I go." And she sort of points you away where you can get out. You walk past Moonpelt and King Herb, who's out there sort of hanging out. And she just points you out to the back of the street where there's just an alley that's sort of mist and smog covered.
Okay. I'm going to take out my alchemist kit and I'm going to pour the paralyzing potion into an empty vial and put it into my suit. And then the vial that had the paralyzing potion in it, I'm going to like squeeze out my clothes from being splashed by the
And put the Elysian water into?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great.
Then I'll go back inside.
What did you say anything as you walk past Herb, who's hanging out with Moonpelt?
I believe at this point I've put on his clothes.
Oh yeah.
Your Majesty?
Herb is alone, and Moonpelt is somewhere else, and Herb is now wearing Moonpelt's clothes. Yes.
I say,
Your Majesty. It's a good look.
thank you. You may enter. I was going to ask you a question, but...
I go inside.
A bunch of other people come up to you, Herb, wanting to get into the Eyes of Elysium.
I deny entry to all of them.
They sort of walk away, they're sort of griping.
But I will let them know I do take bribes.
Oh! They say, well, of course you take bribes. Everyone takes bribes. And they line your palm with 4 gold pieces.
Get on in there.
Two more Asimir angels enter into the Eyes of Elysium.
ASMR angels? Angels.
It's you.
All right. So who's in here? So I'm gonna go back to Kit Man.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the timeline on this, my friend? We have to get this potion now to the imp. Is that what has to happen now? Is that what's
Well, we should.
next step?
I think we should first go to the night market because it's going to close at 8 BP, and it's already 4 BP now.
All right. Night market? Anybody?
Sure.
Market. So I hope that by this point I will have acquired the freshest of goat milk.
Yo, that goat milk is so fresh it's warm.
What, straight from the source?
Yes.
You know what I mean.
In fact, I might even say it's body temperature.
Great.
I apologize to Lemon for having to watch that, and as I leave the building.
Lemon,
Look,
do you say
you want
anything?
dairy to be fresh.
Do you say it? Yes, you do want dairy to be fresh. Do you say anything as they go away, Lemon?
Oh, I think I'm actually gonna just go under the water and just disappear completely because that's my Triton skill.
And
Same.
Does Unamera go too?
Just me.
Oh no! She grew legs just for you, and then you left her on the land. That's cold, Lemon.
Happens.
Lemon, you're cold.
So you guys leave. Goodbye, Lemon, Hyler. Thank you for joining us at Broadway Points. We seriously appreciate it.
Come back soon.
Can I add something for their exit?
Yeah, of course.
So I think by this time the bribes that I started taking are just like articles of clothing.
Yes.
And so now I've accrued 3 sets of kind of like mismatched cloaks and things to go over all of our bodies so that we can be a little bit more disguised as we do this.
Ooh.
As the townsfolk would look.
You look more like a Sigilian now.
Yes?
Yeah, but you let many more people in as long as they would give you an article of clothing.
Yes, so they came in various states of undress, but...
Yeah, you also have some nice, thigh-high boots. You've got a couple of feather boas.
Listen, whatever they could give, but I dole those out to the group. But I let them know to put it on top of your clothes, so that way you keep your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put a feather boa on my tail. You'll never notice.
You've got a nice, colorful jacket from the Baker Ted. Someone was wearing.
That's for Colker.
Thanks.
All right, so you guys enter into the night market. The Kitsune takes you back through this sort of back alleys and path. You do go through the hive. As you're going through the hive, you see it's lots of alleys. It's much worse. The streets are soot stained. There's sort of smoke and deprivation everywhere. You're seeing lots of illicit dealings and crime going around. You also see you go past the mortuary, and when you go past the mortuary, you see lots of sort of mortician-looking guys and gals, these sort of dead-eyed people as you walk by. And the kitsune says, that's the faction of the dead, have their headquarters there. Beware of them. And brings you into the night market. It's hidden behind several other buildings, and it's 3 layers. You come in on the highest layer. There's it's about 10 feet off the ground. There's steps going down to these other sort of landings that are 5 feet, and then steps going down to the ground level. You see all these different booths and tents with people in them selling different illicit goods, and around your sort of left side, there's a series of tiles with a snake in a figure-8 formation.
Now remind me who we're here to see.
The kitsune says, you're here to see Cold Iakal. He runs the Serpent's Thieves Guild, but we haven't figured out how to get in. It's down there at the very corner.
Old Yackle, let me in. I'm Bart the Basher. I'm famous.
I take it you walk down to the corner, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, so you come down here to the corner where it is.
Somewhere.
And there's a wall that seems impenetrable here. The sign of the snake, it's this figure-8 snake with a head at sort of the top of the 8 and a tail at the bottom of the 8 pointing down, that is on this wall, but there seems to be no opening or way in.
Guys, do you think I should bash it?
Just hold on a second. Hey, Kitsu, do you speak snake?
No, I haven't figured this out. There's some secret clue or code to get in, but I don't know what it is.
Have you not read the book Lure Harry Potter, where it's like this whole big thing where he's like a parcel mouth, and then Ron just makes it up and just goes, and then it works, and like it could have done that. The book would have been 30 pages long.
He says, no, I don't know the epic poem Harry Potter.
If I wild shape
anyway,
into a snake, does that mean I speak snake?
Only
no.
one way to find out.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Can I use my peephole ring on this wall and see what's back there?
Very good. Yes. When you use your peephole ring on the wall, you can see beyond that there's a small room in which you see 3 sort of goblin guards and a stone bench, 2 stone benches around a stone table, and there's this sort of wolfy looking goblin sitting at the stone bench.
Let's see.
Goblins aren't scary.
Let's
Why
just
don't we
knock on the door.
Yeah, why don't we just make them come out and then smush them?
You knock on the
Who's gonna
door.
knock?
Yeah, nothing happens when you knock.
So you said there were tiles with snake rune dealies on the floor?
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Are they all the same, or are they different?
They're all the same, and they all depict a snake in a figure-8 formation. You can see the snake in a figure-8 formation in which its head sort of curves around, its body curves in a figure-8, and then its tail curves at the other side.
Okay, guys, we need to make ourselves an 8. All right. So, I'm gonna put myself in a circle on the bottom, and then Kolker, you make yourself a circle on the top, and we can just lean against the door. That's how to get in.
Okay.
Worse
Yeah.
ideas have been had.
Most of them
Alright.
by Bart.
So, so I'm gonna make myself a circle on the ground, and then Kolker, you hop up and make yourself another circle, and then let's hiss.
Okay.
How do you
Alright.
make a circle, Kolker?
I have no idea. What exactly is Bart doing to make himself a circle?
Bart?
But you know, you just like it's sort of like a ball, and you just sort of roll. It's really more it's really more about how you feel than how you look.
Ball, circle is a state of mind.
Circle is a state of mind. Yeah. So you know, I just sort of ball myself up there in the circle. Luckily, I can stabilize myself with my tail.
And are you saying then, Kolker, do you just ball yourself on top of Bart?
I guess.
Right. Okay. And then we have to hiss 8 times. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I want to go talk to the guy at the table right up above me.
So you go up and you talk to the guy at that table. As you walk up to him, he says, portal keys. I can tell you where the portal keys are in town. You want to know where the portal keys are, what they are?
I do, and we actually came through an illegal portal, so you know we're kind of probably like the kind of people that you would like to
What was
talk
your
to.
key? What was the portal key? Which illegal portal?
In like the middle of town, there was some tuba man, some harmonium guy, and there was a flaming statue of
Were you at the portal that brought Moradin that changed made the Lady of Pain expel all the gods?
Oh, who wants to know?
I want to know. I sell portal keys. That's be a very powerful portal to know about. If you tell me the key to it, I'll make a deal. I'll tell you some other portals in town.
Okay, yeah, that was us. That was us actually, and you know the secret is actually a person, believe it or not. You know, and I could introduce you to him, but we actually really need to get into this room down here. So maybe you could tell me a little bit of something about what I should know, and then we could tell you a little bit about what something that we should know.
Oh, you're trying to see the bar guest, he says.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just know some people walk around here and then they go in. Everyone seems to come here, they walk around for a while, and then they go through the gate.
So do they like walk in figure eights?
Uh,
The place?
I haven't paid too much attention, but they definitely walk towards it and away from it and back towards it, and then it opens up.
Okay, great. So we need to walk in figure eights near it. All right, great. So that's great. What's your name?
My name is Lesotho.
Lesotho. Okay. So what do you do with this information about these portals?
I
what's
sell
in
it.
for you?
I sell it. Anyone wants to know the portals in town and what the keys are, I'm the one they come to. I let them know which portals are, where the portals are, and what the key is to get through. See, every portal in Sigil has a key. You can't get through them without a key. You gotta know the key to use the portal.
So how does one learn about the key? Besides asking you, of course.
Different ways. I mean, the governors, they have a listing of all the portals and all the keys, but I even know some portals they don't. And some portals are different. Some portals are permanent, some portals are temporary, and some portals shift. They're the portals the same, but every so often it goes to a different destination, to a different plane.
If I wanted to strike up some sort of long-term relationship with you, if we ever need some information, and if you ever need some information, what's your favorite form of communication?
I'll tell you what, I'll do a free barter with you. Every portal you tell me about, I'll give you 2 portals you can go through.
Done. So you know the most important.
So the
portal,
key
of course,
is that guy, and he points to Bart.
It's me.
It's not that guy. It's the guy next to him.
Are you sure keys aren't usually a person? They're usually something a person
Right.
has on them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm curious about, right? So I'm wondering, like, I couldn't go through without touching this guy. And so, but as far as I know, like, he has, like, dank weed and, nothing particularly
What do you mean,
insane.
dank weed?
Like, the little things that are in his beard, they smoke them.
Well, that may be
Very
the
powerful
key.
stuff.
You may have to be
Oh.
holding some of that dank weed to use the portal. Did you try going through the portal holding any dank weed?
No, I was just holding his hand, and he had the dank weed on him.
Did
so
anyone
it's-
else try
wasn't
going through the
possible.
portal holding the dank weed?
Only his hand. We actually didn't ask for the dank weed without him, because he's, sort of attached to that dank weed,
I would recommend trying it. I bet that's the key.
Okay. That good to know. Hey, Herb. I need to borrow some of that herb you got in your beard real quick.
Well, they're
I just need
doing
one piece
that.
real quick.
Are there any small animals around?
Yeah, there are definitely rats moving all over. And how far are you looking? How far are you exploring?
As far as I have to in order to find a small animal.
Are you just walking away from them and exploring the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm just walking around looking for a small animal.
All right. I would say when you get to this corner, all the way over here, you would notice that there is someone there who seems to be selling captured creatures from the Feywild. So they have a bunch of cages with little crying fairies and pixies in them. And he
Great.
says, Feywild pets, grab one here.
Yeah, no, I want one of those.
Feywild pet, 25 gold pieces. I'll give you one of the fairies.
All right, fine. Give me one of the animals.
You got it. You give him 25 gold?
Okay, yes.
He gives
Yeah.
you a little crying Tinkerbell inside.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to crumple up my body around it and squeeze it to death. Like a snake.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna try to do this next to the Feywild cellar, or are you gonna go back down by the door?
I gotta go back and do it in front of the door so the door can see me being a snake.
All right. So you take your 25 gold pieces, you carry this little cage back down to the door. You curl up, and as you begin to curl, the fairy goes, "No, please stop!" And you
Bart,
see her little
please.
wings break.
Bart,
I can't
please
hear
stop.
You. I'm a snake. I can't hear you. Snakes can't hear.
No!
Pretty sure snakes can hear.
You hear the sound of bones breaking.
Okay, great. And then I open my mouth really wide and try to swallow it whole.
You take it out of the cage, you mean? Or is it already out of the cage?
I'm already out of the cage.
Yeah, you go in and it's just sort of like screaming as you put it in your mouth and just bite it off.
I'm a snake. No, I can't bite it. I gotta take it, swallow it whole.
Yeah, as you swallow it, it chokes you a little bit. You realize you're gonna have to chew it up.
Well, I can only.
Does
chew
he
with
though?
my-
He's still incredibly drunk.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. I can do anything then.
Yeah, I'd say you chew it without knowing, and you finally get it down after much sort of gagging and hacking up. The whole time you guys are hearing just these cries and screams of this sentient creature until it's gone.
And so like I'm just lying on the ground like wiggling like a snake. I'm a snake.
The rest of the night
I'm
market,
gonna say,
they just sort of shrug.
They've seen
hey,
worse.
Bart.
Did the door
Bart.
open?
Nope.
I can't. All
Bart,
right. I'm gonna
walk
have
in front
to-
of the door in
Uh,
figure 8 motion to
Look,
burn off
my
the
next
fairy
move-
calories.
My next move is to poop little white calcium deposits.
Why would they be little and white?
Have you ever? You've never owned a snake, apparently.
Wait,
I don't think they.
what was that you said-
Go ahead, Herb.
What was that you said about a figure eight?
I said that he should walk a figure eight in front of the door to burn off those fairy calories. Just on the ground, like walk the pattern of a figure
I'll
eight.
have to slither though, because I'm a snake. Remember?
That's fine. Slither the pattern of a figure eight on the floor.
All right, I'll slither as I digest my fairy.
How wide is this figure eight?
Well, I mean, I guess.
Like in terms of the map, like what are you going around?
Oh, I guess I would keep it within 8 squares in front of the door.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you're sort of walking around digesting this.
Slithering
Nothing seems to be happening as you're slithering on the ground.
All right, I'm going to make an executive decision here and walk in figure eight along the pathway marked by these snake tiles.
As you walk along each tile, it glows as your foot leaves it.
You're not a snake. You'll never get in that way.
Walk the figure eight of the tiles, which you realize is the same figure eight as the tile itself. And the gate sort of opens up, revealing this back room of 3 goblins and this bar guest, which is essentially a werewolf goblin. He is sitting back there, and he says, welcome, how can I help you?
I don't remember, but I'm a snake.
He's troubled.
What can I do for you? My name's Kodiakal. I run the Serpent's Thieves Guild here. I can sell you any stolen loot. I'm the best fence in Sigil.
Yeah, where were we here?
Oh,
again?
do you know the Little Thieves Guild?
No, sounds like a prime place. You're in Sigil now, Burke.
Burke. Yeah, hey, Kit, tell him why we're here.
Kitsune says, they were here to get 2 scrolls of flesh to stone. 2 spell scrolls, flesh to stone. Kodiakal says, yes, flesh to stone. I can sell you those for 1,500 gold pieces each.
It's a lot of gold.
We don't have that much on us.
Do you have a snake discount?
Well, I can sell you 1 for 1,500 or 2 for 3,000.
It's not much of a
That's not
bulk
a deal.
discount.
Listen, there are 3 rules here in the night market. 1, never ask for names. 2, never ask for guarantees. 3, never ask for change.
Okay, but none of those rules were don't haggle. So how about 15 gold pieces each?
They are 1,500 gold pieces. 1,500 gold pieces, halfling. 15 ain't gonna cut it.
How
Why
about
would someone need these scrolls?
Can't tell you that. I can tell you what they do is they turn any, organic creature into a statue.
you
Why
know that
wouldn't
was
you
kind
just
of
use
that was
some
kind of a dead giveaway from it being called a flesh stone scroll.
Yeah, I like to name
Yeah, and
things
there's-
what
there's
they do.
There's there's plenty of like magic that would do that. What's so special about the scroll versus some just like spell?
Well, you don't need a wizard to do it. Anyone can use these scrolls. They're not limited by capacity.
How do we know that you have
Huh.
them? Can we see them?
He sort of claps his hands, and one of the goblins walks into the room behind you. So this sort of borders a house, and the goblin goes into the house, and he comes back holding 2 spell scrolls.
Are these the only 2 that you have?
Yep, these are the only 2 that I have.
Should I kill him now?
No. Don't kill them. Sirs, we'll just we're gonna talk amongst ourselves outside real quick, and just will you just stay here for a second while we discuss our options on getting these scrolls from you?
Code Yackle will wait.
While we
All right.
wait, can I do something really chaotic? While they are leaving and the door is open and the scrolls are there, I'm going to use my invisibility,
Okay.
grab the scrolls, and run.
Okay, wait. Okay. So as you're going, you're going to cast invisibility as you're sort of... how are you doing this so they don't see you cast it?
It's like the door's open. I'll kind of just like step outside, invisible, run in, grab them before the door closes,
And go?
and run.
All right. Everyone needs to roll initiative
Yeah.
for that.
I was gonna do something even more chaotic, so
Oh.
this is
Well,
All
what?
right.
Well, okay.
19.
19. All right. What else?
Wait.
I also got 19.
14.
19. Did you say 5, Bart?
20.
Oh my God, 20. All right. So I'm going to say that you were able to get the scrolls, but that you've done it in this huge sort of fight. Now, because you are invisible, you have a little advantage here, but everyone else can be seen. Bart, you're going to get the first move.
Yay! What are we doing? Oh, wait. Should I be killing something?
Herb just grabbed the spell scrolls and started to bolt.
Oh, all right.
So as they are, the goblins sort of raise the alarm and they were all going to attack you.
Okay. The lead guys, the werewolf.
Yeah.
All right, I'll attack him.
All right, you're going to run over to him, and what are you going to do?
I'm gonna hit him with all the fun stuff. Oh, you know what? No. Look, I am turning over a new leaf now that I'm filled with crunched up fairy. I am going to I'm going to try the non-lethal way. I'm going to put on my hat and say, "Let's all be friends."
Okay, so it's an 8. Let's see. 7, 3, 14. 2 of the goblins are charmed by you when you put on the hat. So 2 of the goblins get charmed by you. Let's say this guy and this guy both get charmed by you.
I don't want to have to bash you.
So 2 and 3 now regard you as your friend, as you're sort of wearing this hat. But you're going to have to keep, focusing on this to make it work. All right, the Goblin Warrior that you charmed, what do you want him to do?
I want him to stab the guys who don't like me.
All right, the Goblin Warrior that you charmed is going to turn on the others, and he...
You're the with me or against me.
Let's see. He makes a... What does he get to hit here? +3. He gets a 9. That does not go through. He does try to hit his friend, but it doesn't get through their armor class. All right, Kolker, your move.
How do I keep getting wrapped up in these things?
Well, because it's just you and 3 chaotic characters of descending intelligence.
Yeah, I guess I'm the lawful evil one.
I'm chaotic good. I mean, not to fairies, apparently. But...
I don't think you are anymore since you became a werewolf. Your evil tendencies are definitely coming out.
All right. I will shout after those floating scrolls and run away.
You're gonna follow Herb. All right, Herb.
I'm
Let's see.
gonna follow Herb. Yeah.
All right, so you're here. You can get right behind Herb and start to follow him out. This guy has come down here to attack him. Okay. Let's see. The Goblin Warrior A is there. He runs for you, Bart, and that gets through. And he is going to do with his battle axe 5 damage. So
a goblin can get past a 24 armor class.
yeah, he rolled. Yeah, he did. He has a +5, and he rolled a 19, so he gets through. So he hits you with his battle axe, and you take 5 damage.
All right, I think you still have control over my.
I did it. Okay, Zink, it's your move.
Is the only person in that room Bart, besides the guys?
Yes.
Okay. How close is Bart to the door?
He is standing in the doorway.
Okay. Tell me if I can do both of these things. I want to shove Bart away from the door and throw the paralyzing potion in the room and slam it.
You want to throw the I don't think you can do both of those. You could.
Okay.
I'll let her roll a dexterity check. Tell me what you get. Let's see.
We're gonna have to do this whole mission again.
10.
10? No. You can't. You can either shove him or throw throw it. Which one are you gonna take?
I'm throwing it.
So
Wait, don't we need that though?
So Bart's trapped in.
They don't know. Well, they don't know that I. Don't worry. I got it under control.
You throw it in there and you slam the doors. Bart, you sort of are trapped behind the doors. This mist sort of goes up and everyone is screaming. And then suddenly,
I'm gonna have to kill you, Zink.
silence.
You're not gonna die. You're just paralyzed.
Is it permanent?
The screams have stopped. You're outside the door. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm gonna open the door.
Well, it doesn't open.
I'm gonna run in the figure 8.
You have to eat the fairy.
I'm gonna run in the figure 8.
You run in the figure 8. The door opens. Everyone back there is paralyzed. Bart, all the goblins, and the bar guests are all just completely on the ground. Only their eyes are moving.
Okay. So I'm going to. Would a potion of vitality be an antidote for this thing, or no?
No, a potion of vitality won't take away the paralyzing mist.
Okay. So I'm going to roll Bart out of the room.
Okay.
And put him like up against a table.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to the guy who was giving the speech about the portals.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, did Herb give you one of those dankweeds? I need a little more information.
Herb, did you give our friend one of your pikeweed joints?
Sure, yeah.
He says, I really do portals. This isn't my thing," said Lesotho. But he says, what information do you want?"
Well, why would someone need the well, first of all, I do want to know about the portals, but second of all, why would someone need these scrolls and this paralytic potion? What would someone do with those?
Well, I can't say, but if you had stone to flesh or flesh to stone scrolls in a paralyzing mist, I mean, you could certainly take out a group of people pretty easily.
Good to know. Good to know. Are there any portals around that are secret that we could go through, get a little rest, not be seen, kind of go in and out of this realm, kind of on the side?
He says, "Yeah, I know a portal to Elysium. Elysium, it's heaven. It's a secret portal. It's behind Alicia's pantry."
All right.
I'll tell you, The key to get in is a wing from a fairy.
Dang it. I'm gonna open Bart's mouth.
All right, Bart. How's your gag?
All of the fairy. Does he have any wing in his teeth? Or did he?
He's paralyzed. There's nothing you guys can do. He's just.
No, I mean,
Yeah, you can see it. I say you see. You don't see any fairy wings in there.
Okay. All right. Does the fairy have to be dead, or can it be alive?
It can be. It just needs to be a fairy wing. Dead or alive wouldn't matter.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna go back over to the fairy cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And say, sir, I am so sorry about my friend over there. Clearly, I've punished him for what he's done to your fairy. I would like one of those fairies for safekeeping, actually.
25 gold pieces. I don't care what you do with the fairies. Kill it, use it, do whatever you want with it. 25 GP, the fairy's yours for whatever you want to do.
All right, here. I give him 25 gold.
All right. You give him 25 gold, he gives you a fairy in a cage. He's like, please don't hurt me.
Don't worry, fairy. I'm not going to eat you. All right. So can you give me like a little map on where this portal is?
It's behind Alicia's pantry. Yes. They unroll the sort of map, and he says, let's see. He says, you are here in the night market. All you have to do is make your way through the hive, past the mortuary, through Blackboot Way, past Zira's, and that's Alicia's pantry. Behind the pantry, there's a little gate. Walk through the gate holding a fairy wing, and you'll be in Elysium.
It's a pretty far walk. Any like underground tunnels or anything?
Not any I'd recommend you use.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, thank you, sir. I really appreciated your help here. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No. Just let me know if you find any portals around.
Will do. All right, Kit. You heard him. We gotta get to this pantry. Can you lift up this guy until we can find an antidote?
As you guys start to walk out of the night market, you come up to the upper level, and the imp flies in. And the imp says, did you get my stuff? Did you get what I need? I want the potion of proxy, and I want the spell scrolls. You give me that, I'll give you what you need to get out of here.
Yep, we indeed have those things, but we're actually we got into a pretty bad fight, as you can see. My friend is just was so scared that he fell and is completely catatonic.
Some sort of monster attacked me.
A monster attacked him. So what we need is we need to go. There's like I saw something kind of like down past the mortuary. Like we can get a little bit of rest, and then we can finish the transaction after we get some rest. How's that sound?
Well, listen, why don't you just give me what you got now? I mean, you're leaving the night market. Clearly, you've got the spell scrolls from Kodiakal. I've heard from my friends that you convinced Lemon Shark to sell and Una Mermaid to sell you the mist I needed. So give it to me, and I'll put you up in a room with the slumbering lamb.
All right. Well, I'll give you these scrolls now, but I don't want anyone to like take this. I mean, this is like seems like really important mist. Like there's a bunch of criminals in here. I wouldn't want anyone to like come and grab it from me. So I think we should go outside, and I'll give you the mist out there.
What are you doing during this, Colker and Herb?
Well, I think I'm outside with the scrolls. I don't think I stuck around for that.
Oh, you fled all the way out of the night market.
Yeah. I'm hanging out outside.
And I followed the flying scrolls.
I
got betrayed by my best friend.
Do you have anything to say,
You weren't
Keith?
betrayed. Don't worry.
I'm still a snake.
Because it looks, Keith, like you feel like it's time for a commercial.
Oh. oh yes. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta find one. Oh yes. Pizza Rat Pizza, satiating the hordes of homicidal orcs until I slaughter them mercilessly. Pizza Rat Pizza.
We're gonna jingle for next week.
Roll a charisma. Roll a charisma.
Yeah. Ooh. Hold on.
No, I know. Zeke, roll charisma. You are paralyzed.
21.
Your eyes sparkle as they dart about.
I'm the most charismatic snake corpse you've ever seen.
Oh my god. 2.
He says, no. Give me the goods right now.
Well, the scrolls are outside with my buddy because it was really hard to get these.
Well, then
You
give
can
me
tell
the
us it's gonna
mist.
be very
Give me the
difficult.
mist if the scrolls are outside.
Fine. I pull out the vial that I have the lemon shark water in, and I hand it to him.
He sort of grins madly as he gets it, and he puts it in. He says, now for the scrolls. He says, you give me the scrolls, I'll give you what you need. He walks outside with you guys. I assume you're carrying Bart during this?
Mm-hmm.
And he sees King Herb and Colker, and he says to, which one of you has the scrolls?
I.
All right, you give me the spell scrolls, I'll give you what you need to get out of the hot water with the harmonium.
I'm gonna shoot Zink a look and just say. You're not say, but give the look of like, should I?
Yeah. So I'm gonna do like a little. Not yet.
What's that
Listen.
look like?
My friend was terrified in this last battle, and can you give him something to like get him moving again?
What do you mean he was terrified?
Clearly he's like paralyzed. He's like,
Wait. He was paralyzed? How did he get paralyzed?
That's a good question.
One of the goblins threw something at him. So there's more than one of these potions floating around, and you put us in harm's way, mister.
Roll a deception check.
Ooh.
He says there's 2 potions! No, there's nothing to be done for the mist of paralyzation. It lasts for 12 hours.
Oh.
All right. Then we are going to need to get to somewhere safe while my friend recovers.
All right, I'll tell you what. You give me the stone, flesh to stone spell scrolls. I'll get you somewhere safe.
Well, I think I scoped out a map, and I actually have a really good idea of somewhere safe. So why don't you accompany us? We can like go over to the mortuary, somewhere safe by the mortuary.
The mortuary? Wait, I see. I
Yeah.
take you to the mortuary, and you give me the spell scrolls at the mortuary?
Yeah, it seems like a safer place to be than out here in the middle of everywhere with all these criminals hanging around.
Sure, the only people at the mortuary are probably dead, so.
It's a
That's right.
deal. And the imp sort of flies up and puts his hand out for you.
All right, great. I shake his hand. Shake his little tiny hand.
All right. You guys, with Kitsune and the imp's help, you make it to the mortuary without being attacked by mobs. There are a lot of them going up and down this area, but you're able to make it right up here to the mortuary. As you get to the mortuary, this is a imposing building. This building looks kind of like this. This is sort of this crazy high with lots of spikes and turrets and sort of needles on its spires and everything as you get outside this. So you walk to the mortuary, and right outside this sort of scary building, he says, "Okay, I got you to the mortuary. Now give me the spell scrolls."
I think we should go inside where it's safe.
Inside the mortuary?
Yes, it's safe.
Do you not see the blades and the spiked fences? Do you not see the gargoyles built over the doors and rain spouts? You think the mortuary is safe?
Yes. Why do you, all
where do
that
you-
stuff will keep bad things out.
Are you a bad thing? Can you not go into the mortuary?
Listen, you give me the spell scrolls, then you go into the mortuary. It's a fair deal. I got you here safe and sound.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna pull out my letter from Doc Chainmore that's
Mhm.
rolled up in a little scroll,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, "Here you go. Don't open it till you get somewhere safe."
I don't think that's gonna work. This half letter does not look like a full magical rune in hand spell scroll.
Fine. Then I am going to Ray of Frost him.
All right. Roll initiative. So go ahead with your Ray of Frost first.
I really like all of your chances without me.
Yeah. Remember, Bart is paralyzed now.
What are we gonna do? Blink
21.
at him?
You got what on your Ray of Frost?
21.
All right, good.
21.
How much damage does it do?
2d8 cold damage.
Okay, go ahead. Give me the 2d8.
12.
All right. You realize he has advantage on magical effects, so it's going to end up doing 6 on him. Okay. Roll initiative. What do you guys get?
I got a 17.
Okay. Zinc.
9.
Okay. And Coker?
Natural 20.
Ooh.
So I got a 24.
All right, Coker, you get to go first. What are you going to do to this imp flying around? I'll put you guys on a battle map here outside the mortuary. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Second. I cast Flame Blade.
Okay. So you're gonna take this time to cast Flame Blade. I think that takes your time up, though.
Okay.
I think Flame Blade's gonna take your time. Yeah. So you take your action to cast Flame Blade. Herb, what are you doing?
Actually, wait. It says
Yeah.
it says I can do Flame Blade as a. It says as a bonus action, but maybe is that just attacking as a bonus action?
No. If it says you can cast it as a bonus action, that means you can.
Well, just it just lists attack Flame Blade as a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Great. So so let's give you that. So you're able to
Okay.
cast it, and then what are you gonna do?
I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Put him here. Okay. Great. So you run into attack. What do you get with Flame Blade?
I will tell you in 1 second. It's a +3 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 19 +3, so 22.
That definitely gets through.
And I do 3d6 damage, 6, 6, 4, so 16.
Ooh, if it was only 666, he'd be so happy. All
I
right.
know.
So you do 16 damage, but some of that's magical flame damage, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Let me see. I think it is. I think some of your damage, Flame Blade, is going to be fire damage. Yeah. Yeah, it takes 3d6 fire damage. So that 16 is going to come down to 8 for him.
Ah, damn. Because he's a demon, of course.
Actually, he's immune to fire.
Oh.
So
it does nothing.
the fire just goes right through this little guy, doing nothing. Yep, that's right. Now, the imp flies at you, who just attacked him. He's going to have a 20. That's going to get through, Kolker. You need to do a Constitution saving throw.
5.
All right, so Kolker, you're going to take 5 piercing damage, and you've also been poisoned, and you're now going to take 10 poison damage. So total, you're going to take 15 damage on that. All right, Zinc, it's back to you again.
Man, oh man. Let's Tasha's Caustic Brew this guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, shoot. So does he? Do I roll for him, or does he roll?
So you first of all roll. Yeah, So you're casting it. He has to roll a Dex 14 to get past it.
Okay.
So you're throwing it, and he's going to be covered in acid. He is not immune to acid. So he is going to end up taking 2d4. So roll 2d4. Roll 2d. Yeah. 4d4. Oh yeah, because you're casting it higher. Okay, yeah, great. Roll 4d4. Great.
Yeah. Okay, 8 poison damage.
Okay. He gets half that though because he made a 14. So he got a dexterity. So he moves out of the way, but some of it hits him. So he takes 4 damage. All right. It comes back up to you, Kolker.
Okay, so this time,
Am I not there?
I'm knowing.
Herb, you're next, right? Did you not get to go? Did I not give you?
Didn't get to go. The king didn't get to go.
Oh, Herb, I'm sorry. Herb, it's you go ahead then.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'm going to. Wait, where is the imp now?
So you guys are right around him. You've been talking to him, so he's about 5 feet from you, 10 feet from you.
Okay. I'm going to charge him.
Mm-hmm.
Not charge. Well, I'm going to run at him with my bedroll, and try to like jump on top of him with my bedroll, and like try to just like trap him under me. And I'll scream out, "Somebody get some rope!"
Okay, roll an unarmed strike.
Okay. To hit 16.
You got 16. And let's then roll a strength check. So you get the bedroll on him, but roll your strength.
All right, I'm gonna use my dice for this one. Come on, lucky dice. 14?
No. So you get the bedroll on him, but he sort of flies up out of the bedroll. Okay. Kolker, your turn now.
Okay, so knowing that now that fire does nothing to this guy, I guess I will just go with. Oh, wait. I will attack him with my shadow glass daggers.
Good. Okay.
And I roll a 15.
He sort of darts out of the way. You don't get to him. Herb, you're gonna get another round here because I missed you the first time.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try my hand on trapping him again. So I'm gonna go at him with an unarmed strike.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was a natural one.
Yeah, you actually just sort of fall flat on the ground. Kolker, you are poisoned. We've come back to him. You're gonna take another 10 poison damage here. you're now down to 5 hit points, and this little imp guy now flies at you, Herb. That seems to be closest, and he rolls a 17.
Oh, I'm 14.
Oh, it gets through. It gets through. I need you to roll. So you're going to take 5 damage. I need you to roll a Constitution check.
10.
Nope. So you're also going to take another 10 poison damage, and you're going to take
But
10
I have
poison damage.
advantage against poison.
Ah, so you get to roll again.
Great. And I got a natural 1.
Nope.
You get like extra poison.
You've got 10 poison damage, and that's going to happen every turn. Okay, Zinc, it's your move.
How's your plan going?
How's your plan going?
It's not going super well. Do I know anything about imps? Would Zink know anything about imps? Like what they're... Like what they want, what drives them.
Really, really want?
Would they tell me what they want? They really, really want?
You can use Identify. If you can touch it, because you have Identify, you could learn about it.
Yeah.
If you could grab up and touch it, you could Identify. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get.
But that's your turn. You know.
Right. No, let's Ray of Frost him.
Okay. Go ahead with Ray of Frost.
10.
Nope. Doesn't even. He just sort of flies out of the way of it. Okay, Kolker, it's back to you.
Don't forget 10 damage.
Do I take another 10 damage?
You're gonna take it when it gets to his turn.
Gotcha. Okay,
So you have 2 rolls.
From Hell's Heart, I stab at him again with my Shadow Glass daggers. And actually, I have 2-weapon fighting, so I can use both my Shadow Glass daggers and my Vicious Hand Axe.
Yeah. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. I roll a 24 with the Shadow Glass dagger.
That's gonna get through.
And 9 with the Vicious Hand Axe.
Okay, so the Shadow Glass, the Vicious Hand Axe doesn't get through. How much damage do the Shadow Glass daggers do?
6.
Okay. That it seems to actually sort of cut him well. So it seems that you finally got his HP down beyond 50%, below 50%. He's bleeding in a lot of places, and it seems like he's pretty hurt. Okay, Herb, your turn.
All right. Well, since he's now weakened, I'm just gonna run up and inflict wounds on him, which is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
With a 3d10, but let me see if I get through. Oh, probably not. I got an 11.
Nope, it doesn't get through. He sort of flies away before you're able to touch him. Okay, so now we get to him. Kolker, you fall to the ground unconscious. And he goes, and King Herb, you take another 10 points of poison damage, and now he flies towards, so you're now at 18 of 43. He flies towards you, Zinc, and he does 13 plus 5. That gives him 18. He gets through your armor class. So you take 5 points of damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution check, Zinc.
Does my armor negate any of that?
It goes into your temporary hit points.
Okay.
So you're technically still at 38 of 38, but you know what I mean. You're losing your temporary hit points. Yes, and now the poison gets into you. So even though your armor negates it, now the poison has gotten into you. and you're gonna take poison damage each turn. Okay, Zinc, it's your move. You and Herb are the last two standing.
My
Yeah.
God.
As Bart watches with his eyes.
But my really charming eyes. My very charismatic
Can
eyes.
I do, am I close enough to Herb to get the scrolls from him and do something?
Yes. Yes. What tell me what your plan is here. You're definitely right next to Herb.
Oh wait, we're not near that pantry.
No, you're
I
at the
was gonna try to run to the
you
pantry.
told him you were going to the mortuary. Alicia's pantry is sort of further away.
Yeah, so I wanted to just see if I could outspring him. Grab the scrolls and like bounce away as fast
And
as
leave
possible.
everyone else to die.
No, to get him off of everybody.
You want to try to
Sacrifice
grab
myself.
now. Herb is still alive. So you want to try to grab the scrolls. Herb, where do you think you have the scrolls?
In the crook of my arm.
You're gonna try to jump up, grab them, and then just leap away. Is that your plan?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. How would he do with a like a force ballista hit with my Eldritch Cannon?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay. But I think it takes you a turn to make the Eldritch Cannon.
Oh balls!
So you're gonna have to sacrifice one turn, I believe. Let me see if that's true.
But everyone's dying.
I've
That-
only got one more turn left in me.
No, you can do it on a bonus action. You can do it on a bonus action. So yes, you can do a turn and create the cannon.
Okay. All right, let's do that.
All right. So what are you gonna do? Oh no, I see. No, your action. You're right. Your action is creating an Eldritch Cannon. So you're gonna take your action, but
Right.
then your Eldritch Cannon will be able to attack as a bonus action.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you're gonna try to do it with 2d8 force damage, and move the creature up to 5 feet, right? That's the idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So tell us how you create this little Eldritch Cannon.
I'm going to take another one of those little gold bracelets and spin it around really fast until it makes like a little cone shape, like out of, and then I'm gonna turn it and like this and go,
All right.
and like it's like.
Let's see what his dex is. He has a 14 dex check on this. I've got these beautiful big die now. I roll it, and he gets a 7. His dex is 3. That's a 10. He does not succeed. So that Eldritch Cannon is going to be able to hit him. It's going to move him 15 feet. Are you doing him towards the... Are you doing it towards the mortuary?
I want to get him as far away from everybody as possible.
All right, so you're able to move him 5, 10, 15. You sort of move him down the side of the mortuary and roll 2d8 for me and tell you what you get.
$14.
Ooh, it reduces to half because of his advantage, but he's clearly weak. He's clearly weakened. Okay, so now it is Herb, your move.
Okay. Time for the boomerang. So I'm gonna throw my fancy boomerang at him.
Mm-hmm.
16. So it's 23.
That gets through. That gets through.
So then 1d4 plus 12. 3 plus 12, so it's 15. And I'm also, because I know I've got the poison coming, I'm going to use a key point for a flurry of blows. And I know I might not be able to hit him because I think he's out of range, but I can use one of them to do Hand of Healing, in which I get 1d6 plus 2 hit points.
Okay. So I think he's too far away though to do flurry of blows. She moved
Can I
him.
just try it? I don't even care if I hit him. I just want to use Hand of Healing on myself.
Actually, wait. You can move. No, you can do that. You can move. He's 15 feet away. You can move on
Okay.
it. So you can. But are you throwing? You're going to throw your boomerang as a ranged attack. And how much damage you do with the boomerang?
15. There's 15.
15, and then you're going to run to him and do flurry of blows.
So yeah, but one of the flurry of blows is Hand of Healing on myself, in which case I got 5 hit points back.
Okay.
And then an unarmed strike on him. See,
+7.
it's a 10 to get through.
That doesn't work. So
That's all right.
So you throw it to him. It hit him with the boomerang. You go up to do flurry of blows. As you are doing flurry of blows and you heal yourself, the boomerang hits him right in the heart. And because it is a silvered boomerang, it successfully destroys him. And he falls to the ground, sort of screaming, saying, "You don't know what you've done. You're gonna ruin everything." And blood sort of pours out. Kolker, I need you to do a death saving throw real quick.
Don't get too excited. You're dying.
I'll throw him a potion of healing.
What do I do to do that?
Roll a d20 and add your Constitution +2.
All right, I rolled a natural 1.
So you have moved closer to death. And
Wait, don't I have halfling? Do I have halfling luck?
oh yeah, you do have halfling luck.
It is a good thing because I believe a natural 1 on death saves, no matter what, kills you.
Oh.
Well, I rolled a 4 this time, so it's a total of 6.
So you moved closer to death, but thank God for halfling luck.
Wait, you didn't actually permanently die.
You are so close to permanently dying. And what are you saying you're doing, Zinc?
I'm gonna give him a potion of vitality, which
Okay. So you run over and you're using your potion of vitality on him, which is gonna give him cures the poison. Great. That brings you down to 1, and he's going to regain the maximum number of hit points of any hit die he spends for the next 24 hours. Okay. Great, guys. Well,
Am I alive? So am I alive again?
you are alive again, and you are cured of the poison.
Great. How do I fix that on the HP management?
I'll fix that for you. Give me a
Thank
second.
you.
I did one smart thing this round.
You did one smart thing.
I did one smart thing.
But what was he gonna give us?
Healed Kolker.
We'll
Thank
never
you.
know.
No, but I didn't
Wait,
like
what's
his
his
tone.
cat friend been doing this whole time?
Yeah.
Good question.
Well, cats get bored easily and walk away. Believe me.
But he's not a cat. He's a fox.
The kitsune has just been sort of watching this, and then he sort of jumped away, leaving you guys outside the mortuary in the center of the hive with no tout and no leader in the Sigil and a dead imp. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh joy!
Thank you all for being here for session 1 of season 2. We are in Sigil of Planescape. Huzzah! I'll see you guys all next week. Thank you for playing.
Brought to you by Pizza Rat Pizza.
Pizza
Insert clever slogan here.
Is the pizza, yeah.
Bye, everyone.